Hello, I'm Janelle Mulligan. As I mentioned in my last video replacing I'm sorry, the term I'm sorry or sorry is used way too often and has kind of lost its impact. If you haven't already, please take time to watch that video. And if you can cut back on the amount of times you say I'm sorry, your relationships will start to feel more positive. Those in your life will start to feel more appreciated and recognized. And then when you do need to say, I'm sorry, your apology will seem to come from a more genuine place, and it will be coming from a more genuine place. However, there are situations in which you should not apologize in any manner. Some of those situations are saying no, setting a boundary and standing your ground, self-care and me time, your physical appearance, something that you can't change in any way, shape, or form, you should not apologize for. Don't apologize for respectfully sharing your feelings, your opinions, or asking for more information and being curious. Definitely do not apologize for ending a toxic relationship and taking care of yourself for a more healthy relationship with yourself. Don't apologize or say I'm sorry for grieving. And lastly, don't apologize for trusting your instincts. Now you may be asking yourself, how do I address these situations then? Mainly because it's just become such a habit to say, I'm sorry you feel that way, or I'm sorry, but I think. You can use a similar approach as noted in the replacing I'm sorry video, or you could try other methods. One example is if you're grieving the loss of a pet. Pets in a lot of cases are like our children. Their loss is very painful. And you may find that you keep crying, that you keep feeling their loss. Instead of saying, I'm sorry I keep crying, you could rephrase that to say, I appreciate you supporting me through my grief. Another example of reframing and rephrasing what you're wanting to say. For this example, we'll put a scenario that if you walk into the living room and your significant other asks in a sarcastic tone, you're wearing that out in public? So now your stomach's clenched, your breath is caught in your throat, and you're starting to feel shame and embarrassment. You can address this in a couple ways, but two of them look like this. The first, thank you for noticing my outfit. Can you tell me why you're uncomfortable with it? When you approach the situation with curiosity, it provides the opportunity for conversation, and you may learn that there is something in your significant other's past that makes them uncomfortable in this specific way. So try not to become defensive, but curious, and you'll learn something more to help grow and strengthen your relationship. Another way to handle it would be, thank you. I feel strong and confident in this outfit. And turn and walk away and keep going. It's your body. You do not need to apologize for what you put on it and how you feel in it. It is important to recognize and acknowledge when you are and when you are not apologizing, and if the situation truly requires that apology. We know we're human, and we know we make mistakes. There are times, and probably more than we will want to count, that we will need to apologize. And when that situation occurs, and the relationship is meaningful enough to you, you'll need to take steps to apologize. So here are some thoughts on situations we should apologize for. Being disrespectful, yelling, screaming, violating their dignity. Every human has value, and you can treat them with respect, and you can treat that person with dignity but you do not need to respect the actions that they have taken. So you can treat somebody with dignity and not respect their actions, but apologize if you have violated their dignity. You should respect people's time, so being late or missing a date or appointment is something that should be apologized for. Criticizing, judging, or appearing to criticize and judge somebody is not your place, and you should apologize if somebody has that perception. Next, in the video series, you're going to see a video about the elements of a good apology and strategies to develop that apology. Please keep an eye out for it. Thank you.